Okay, so it's Monday. I stayed longer at my friend's house than expected to rest my feet as much as somehow possible. And I feel like I'm repeating myself. Like, this looks exactly like the way I walked in Cologne, but that's fine. I hope today is gonna be better. Today I want to walk at least 18 kilometers because this is the whole time like right next to the Rhine, and then I have to go left and into the land again. So I hope that I will manage to like walk the whole time today that I have to walk next to the Rhine. I think because it's the floor, it's gonna be a bit easier. I was just asking for direction from a guy on a bike. He just gave me a way I could go, and then he redecided, came back with his bike and told me, oh wait, let me go further towards what is also possible way and check if that's working. And he came back and was like, yeah, it's working. Now you have to go like this and then like this and then like this and then you're there. And it's like, he was so cute. I don't know why I think that, but like he was like so sweet, and he had like such a strong dialect. It was super cute, and I can't stop smiling since then. By the way, I'm filming with my phone the whole time because I forgot my SD card in my laptop, and this is literally the one thing I can just get to when I unpack everything, and I don't want to do this right now. So Kamut was planning for me to walk on the left side of the Rhine. I didn't saw that correctly, so I am walking on the right side of the Rhine the whole time, to the point where I actually have to like go left from the Rhine on. There's no bridge, so I have to take a boat. It's actually unbelievable to think that I already did 20 kilometers. I'm so proud of myself. The next city I am aiming for is also 20 kilometers away, but I don't think that I will make it today. So I will just see how far I get, but this is a very good start. 30. I did 30 kilometers today. I'm tired and exhausted. Mostly I'm drained because I didn't have water for a pretty long time. I just took a smaller break and hope that the energy is enough for me to like find a place where maybe people let me sleep in their garden or something. So I didn't go far since I last filmed a video. I knocked on some doors at the church, but nobody opened. But shortly after this I met a woman, and she told me about a farmer might have space for me, and he did. So I came here, like I asked if that's fine, he said yes, and I built up my tent. And now I'm super tired. I'm probably just gonna get ready for bed and eat, and I think that's it for now. I still did my 30 kilometers, and I'm very happy and proud of that. Good morning, it is 5:30. I woke up around like a half an hour ago. I tried to sleep, but it is not working. It is freaking cold. But it's fine. I already wanted to wake up at around like 6:30 because today it's supposed to rain again. I looked at my weather app and it's saying that it's supposed to rain at like 12. So I want to get my kilometers before 12 today. And I'm also thinking about looking if I get to sleep inside somewhere, but I'm not sure about that. So it's 6:30. I actually wanted to wake up at this time, but like I said, it was too cold. I'm tired, everything is freezing, and my feet hurt. I'm just limping a little bit, but that's fine. I think, let's go. So this is the trail I have to walk at the moment. And after last week, this makes me actually pretty anxious because I'm so scared that this is gonna be like a dead end again. I just walked this route like an hour. This took so much energy. And it was super annoying. I'm taking a break, I'm eating some kiwi, maybe I'm making myself a bread, and then I keep on walking. Today wasn't really my filming day. I was always too tired to get my camera out, so please excuse the quality of the videos. Anyways, I walked 20 kilometers to one little village, took a little break, and then took a train to the next big city to stay in a public library there to charge my phone because I was almost at 25%. There was also supposed to be rainy weather. Nothing. There was absolutely nothing. It is sunny the whole time. I'm actually a bit pissed. There was maybe 5 or 6 droplets. And now I took the bus again. I found like a cabin or something, like a public grill house cabin type of thing. But because I didn't want to go there directly, and I took such a long break because I want to start walking again, I looked where it is around 10 kilometers, and now I'm starting walking. Okay, I feel like I have to explain this a little bit better. I walked 20 kilometers to the next city, took a break, took the train to Darmstadt where I waited for the rain, and then to make it myself a little bit easier, I took the bus closer to the cabin and then walked 10 kilometers towards the cabin. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but this is the rain I tried to run away from, and this is the direction I'm going. So I hope I will have a dry night. Okay, update about yesterday. I was walking to the cabin as I told ya, but I was super scared that it's not open, and so I started asking people. First I asked the guy that just came out of his car. I think I scared him for a second. He wasn't sure if it's open or not, so I asked the right next woman that passed by, and she was like, do you really have to sleep outside? And I was like, no, but like that is the easiest. And she was like, no, I mean I have a room, and she let me sleep in her, she had a wellness room or something where I was able to sleep. She gave me a bed with an actual blanket, so I didn't have to sleep in my sleeping bag that was still a little bit wet from the morning. And like she made me pasta and like some salad and like really good food. Then she let me use the sauna that helped me with my cramps, and then I showered and I was like tired and exhausted, and this morning they gave me breakfast and I'm super happy. And it finally feels like I'm hiking again, because I'm not like, there's no concrete floor, there are no streets, there are no cars. I'm in a good mood. The weather is so much better than yesterday. I take you with me. The idea today is to go to Heidelberg. I'm still waiting for answers, but there are some very cool points that I either way want to see on the way. And worst case, I still do have the Germany ticket that my mom bought me, so I still don't want to use it too much. Okay, so that's the update. The storm I waited for in Darmstadt actually came in the middle of the night, so it was so there was a lot of thunder and lightning and everything, and I was so grateful. That was like a few minutes after I got out of the shower and it was like super warm, and I was so grateful that I don't have to be in such a tiny cabin that is probably not very airtight and had to freeze, but was in a warm blanket, had the sauna and some food and very nice people. So yeah. You can see it on the floor how much it rained yesterday. You can see how the masses of water that went downhill. Okay, so in German this is called Stone Sea. I knew about this and I saw pictures, but it's still crazy to be here. This is so fairy-ish, whimsy. I know whimsy is used a lot on social media, but like, look at the size of this one. Like, oh my god, I feel so teeny tiny and I love it. Oh, and for the people that didn't ask, this is my favorite color. Like when the sun goes through the leaves and it just makes this like vibrant green. I don't know how much you can see, but I show you. It is so pretty, especially with the sun going through the branches. Oh my god, this is so magical. Today's gonna be a good day. I feel it in my bones. It's raining again, so I'm a bit scared, but it seems good. And I just got the message that I get a couch in Heidelberg, and I'm so happy. That means I have to sleep outside one night, and then I keep on walking to Heidelberg and have one night there. Right now it's a bit frustrating because it is raining back and forth sometimes, and I was getting my last rest of myself and waited for a fucking bench for my lunch, and then there was just a very tiny kids bench or something, and it would have just been like 5 minutes longer. Anyways, what I wanted to say is right now it's frustrating because it is fucking cold, but it is like I'm sweating so much that it wouldn't make sense to wear more than a t-shirt and the jacket. And also the scenery is pretty like repetitive, so I'm super scared that I'm gonna walk in a circle the whole time. And Komoot is showing me a different route than what the signs on the trees and stuff are saying. It is almost the same route, but it's not exactly. And so I just did a detour of like probably like 2 kilometers for nothing. It could have just went straight. You know, now I feel bad because I'm always complaining when I don't get exactly what I want, and then shortly after I get exactly what I wanted, and then I feel like a spoiled child. I wanted to have a bench with a view where I could eat a bit and a little bit of sun. I feel like a spoiled child, and at the same time, how could I know? How could I know that I always get exactly what I want to have? Just not when I want to have it. Mostly, you get what you want, just not when you want it. I don't know if I'm gonna talk about this in the future, but this makes me emotional because it is suiting way too good with something that is happening right now in my personal life. And I still hope that I get what I want, just not right now, maybe someday. Yeah. Okay, so I kept on walking a little bit, but decided that it doesn't make any sense if I don't take a longer break. So I will take at least a half an hour break and have a very nice view. And there are some horses and some benches. A few days ago, I bought something as a treat, and I think this is the perfect time for the treat right now. I feel way better. I know now where I probably want to sleep, but this is also a point directly on the way, so I don't have to do any detour. It is basically like an old 2-level tower, and officially it's supposed to be open 24/7. I can just hope that it actually is open, because the second level is actually like with a ceiling and everything. I hope it's not too dirty to sleep there. That's the plan, and the drink actually gave me a lot of energy, so I hope I will make it. It is 9 kilometers from here, so we'll see. When I pass it, maybe I'm lucky. If not, I will keep on walking and find the next like cabin or something. Some kids or something built a tiny fairy village, and I think that's so cute. Oh my god. Okay, so the whole time I've been very anxious that I'm walking wrong to the tower or whatever, but I'm not. I just saw a sign representing like a little tower, so I'm pretty sure I'm on the right way, and I'm also just 2 crossways, whatever, from where I want to be. And I'm so happy because my feet are killing me. And I'm so excited to see if I'm right, like if it's open and if the pictures are right. I will keep you updated. My pace just got up because I really want to be there as soon as somehow possible, especially because my phone charging is not that much anymore. I fucking made it 9 kilometers in 2.5 hours. This is way more airy than I thought. My plan right now is 10 minutes from here is like a pony riding horse farm, and my plan is it's 10 minutes, so I go there, ask if they can do something for me, then ask my friend if he can find a place for me earlier in Heidelberg. If not, I will sleep there, but before that I will try to find a different solution. Okay, so nobody wants or can help me. I already knocked and ringed on so many doors. Most of them are not even opening. The other ones are sending me to someone else. Even like the bigger farms don't have space. One of them suggested maybe I should ask like in one of the hostel kind of situations. Right now my legs are killing me. I have like a cramp on the left and the right side. Either way, I go further down the village because there's also going to be a bus station. I'm waiting for an answer if my friend in Heidelberg can get me a room tonight and maybe for tomorrow. It's just not the idea right now. Okay, I'm going to Heidelberg, and I think the hardest thing so far is asking for help. I feel like a piece of shit for asking someone if I can stay there. So like I said, I have a friend, and I had to like nudge him several times now to ask if it's like fine if I come today. He said yes, but like still I still feel like a piece of shit, you know. Okay, I don't necessarily feel like filming right now, and my charging on the camera is very low, so I keep it short. I made it to Heidelberg yesterday, so my friend from Heidelberg, whatever, picked me up at the like closest train station that was half an hour away from where I was at the point. And today we just explored Heidelberg, even though the weather is very grayish, rainy. It was nice, but I don't have like a very good day. Like a lot is going on in my private life right now, and it just, yeah. Usually I'm telling myself, like, you know, like, Olivia, get your shit together, log in. But I think today I just tell myself, like, log out. It's okay that things are not going the way I want them to go. It's okay that things are shit sometimes, I guess. And I'm always forcing myself to, like, suck it up and keep going in the sense of, like, hey, bottom line is nobody's coming. But today I don't even feel like saving myself. I just log out. Today I don't want to fight. I really don't. I don't have the energy for this in general, but especially not anymore. with everything that's going on. Like I said, like Heidelberg is so pretty. We saw a lot of things today, and I wasn't even able to like fully embrace it and enjoy it because my mood is so weird. I think I'm gonna cook dinner tonight as a thank you, and maybe we drink some wine, play some games. Maybe that lifts the mood. I'm trying to edit right now to like get my mind somewhere else. Maybe I want to look up where I'm gonna go next in the next few weeks because I still have the Germany ticket till the end of the month and I want to get the best out of it. So that was my last day in Heidelberg, and it was very, very nice. I think the city is still very, very beautiful, even though I think it would be nice to have more time next time to explore everything. But we did explore a little bit and it was beautiful. And now I'm on the way to Raumberg, where my grandma knows some people that maybe can help me or maybe even have a room for me. That would be perfect. Right now, today I decided I don't want to go a nice way, but prefer to go less kilometers, to start slower than I usually do and not to do my 30 kilometers a day. So I think today it's probably gonna be like 15 kilometers. And if I would have taken the nice way through the mountains, then it would have been like 20 kilometers. And therefore I chose to walk next to the street, what is boring and the floor is not that nice, but it's less kilometers and hopefully quicker. I just bought cherries for €5 because here in the town or village or whatever are some kids selling them, like similar to like a lemonade stand. So they're just standing there and screaming and asking people if they want to have snacks and if they want to have like fresh cherries from their garden. That is so cute. That is so fucking cute.
And after this very cute interaction, I made it to the hotel, and they did not just help me but also gave me a room for 2 days. So I had a full day to enjoy all the gifts I got the last week and just be grateful and actually log out. So that's how I'm gonna finish this video, and next week I'm gonna tell you a bit more about the lake I spent my time at and the coming week.